A big welcome to you to the podcast that's been named one of the very best in marketing research. This is Research Business Daily Report, and it's made possible by RBDR's exclusive community at the crowdfunding platform patreon.com/RBDR. I'm Bob Lederer, for more than 25 years, the respected voice in market research. Today on Market Research in the COVID-19 Era, episode 31, features qualitative expert Dr. Sharon Livingston. Working through her company, the Livingston Group for Qualitative Research, Dr. Livingston has seen just about everything arrive and evolve in qualitative work. Sharon has a lot to say, and when we spoke, we had to distill down to just a few compelling thoughts because Sharon really got pretty wound up and had a tremendous amount of input for us. Sharon?
I've been a qualitative researcher for my whole life, basically. I got out of college and I basically got into doing marketing research, and I've been running focus groups and one-on-ones my whole life. I've interviewed, I guess, at last count, it was something over 64,000 people since I was 18 years old, which is really a lot of people, don't you think? I've done it in many different venues. I've gone door to door. I've been in people's homes. I've been in focus group facilities, of course. I've done them online. I've done them online with video and online with audio and all everywhere you can imagine. It might be that what we're doing now and that we have to think about very seriously is creating a way of doing research that deals with all the issues that we need to deal with in testing without having to be in person. And these are going to become standards for how research goes forward. What does that mean for focus group facilities? It's not a really great thing, is it? Because if there's no need for people to meet in person, it's going to kill taste tests for sure. But then again, maybe not. Maybe what happens is we send people we send them to their homes and give them instructions about how to do it, and then we do the taste test online. They might also be a major cost savings, right? If you don't have to rent a room, you don't have to have the facility people there managing things, and people don't have to go to the facility. Maybe the incentives are less, the cost per interview is going to be less. So maybe in effect, we will be changing the whole cost structure of doing research, and large corporations will like that, won't they? So it's really critical that we see each other. And Zoom, go to webinar, let you see 6 people. If you go to GoToMeeting, you can see, I think, 20 or 24. With Zoom, you can have like several pages of 24, and you can be switching from one place to another. It's not my favorite way of doing research. I think people are so much more comfortable in the audio platform. But now more than ever, we need to see each other. And even as I'm talking right now and I'm looking into the camera, I know that Bob Lederer is in the background. I could look over at his picture, but I have to be in a different way than I would be normally. We have to let people know how they should show up on camera. We want them to show up as they would if they were at a meeting. We have to set it up so that people know how to dress, how to sit, how to behave. They're not allowed to get up and leave the room during the meeting. Some people will just get up and leave and come back. If there's noise in the background, we have to set it up just like we would if we were doing a focus group. There are guidelines and there are practices when you're in this room. You're not alone in your home. You're on camera with a bunch of people, and here's what you need to do.
There are a number of online electronic offerings about research in COVID. That's pretty obvious, especially in this day and age. However, we want to remind you this special series is the only daily presentation about the life in the trenches and on the front lines of the research business during this ongoing coronavirus crisis. And our efforts require your input, so please collect your thoughts and from your vantage point, partner with us. You can email your impressions and or your feelings to rflbob@gmail.com. We'll work with you to prepare your personal perspective for a video presentation, and I can promise you we'll produce something that will do you and your business proud. That's your Research Business Daily Report. It's been made possible by our exclusive community at the crowdfunding platform, patreon.com/RBDR. A large number of research executives continue to follow us day by day. However, we're always looking for more. Now, if you agree with us that watching RBDR is time well spent, well, please help us by recommending our daily video to your friends and peers. And because every business has to have a funding base, we also encourage you to become what we call a Patreon supporter. At patreon.com, you can enjoy RBDR and also make a monthly donation of any size, which will assure RBDR's continued existence. So go visit patreon.com/RBDR in particular and join our growing list of supporters. Of course, as I keep mentioning, this series is going to continue every Monday through Thursday most weeks, certainly for the foreseeable future, because the coronavirus doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. And who knows, there may even be a recurrence of it later this year. Have a great research day. We hope that all things considered that this turns out to be a good business week somehow for you, and enjoy the upcoming weekend. And then we'll see you back here with us on Monday.